From kindergarten to graduation, Local 3 News covers your child's classroom.
As I go around talking to different friends of mine who are in different career paths, all of us seem to be saying that the month of May, and certainly the first half of the year actually, has been incredibly busy. And I think I'm going to add Dee Johnston to that list of people feeling that way. She has Tasteful Gatherings, and she sat down to say, I am so excited to share what you've been doing, but you have had a nonstop calendar.
We have. It's been wonderful. A lot of rain. We talked about that, but it still was wonderful. We had some great couples, some great events, and we're just so excited to share that with you.
You know, I think that I would think your job is very rewarding, but also very challenging, because you've got all of these people coming to you for a special event, whether it's a wedding or a shower, retirement party, something.
Yes.
And they all want it to feel personal to who they are, and you deliver.
We love that part. I love my clients, and I love helping them plan and execute their events. That's my favorite part.
So you do get pretty creative. You were telling me that one of your favorite things you've done lately was some kind of a champagne tower, but it was mock.
It was. We did it with Shirley Temples, and it was so pretty. It was, you know, Shirley Temples are red, and so when we were pouring that over, and the couple actually did it, and it was so pretty, and they just had so much fun with that. We just really enjoyed that.
Okay, you mentioned the rain. We did have a lot of rain in the month of May, but I think you should be able to give a shout out too to your staff, because when they were stuck outside, they made the best of it too.
They did. They kept their smiles on. They had umbrellas and were holding trays of food with umbrellas and doing past appetizers, and it was the cutest thing ever, and they were just so happy to do it and to help our guests, and I'm so proud of them.
As we're looking at some of these pictures, and you shared with us before when you've done kind of a demonstration on the air, how you love to use colors and China patterns. You said that the idea of plating has become really at the forefront.
It has, yes. This year has been a year that our guests have really wanted a served meal. And it's a trend that has taken off, and we have executed very successfully. And there is an art to that. And timing is everything, and working with our families and understanding what their expectation is around that. And it's been a real big thing this season. I anticipate that to follow through into the fall season.
So when you say a served meal, once upon a time at a wedding anyway, that would have just been called a seated dinner.
Correct.
The same thing? Because then for a while there was a trend of like family style, where you're passing things around. Are you seeing that too?
Well, we have done that this year as well, and that is a lot of fun as well. I love family style because that creates engagement at the table. And as your guests are passing those platters of food around, they're talking, they're laughing, and they're sharing, and we love to see that.
Okay, so when people are working with you, how soon into, let's say it's an engagement, how soon should they come to you? One of the first stops?
Yes, absolutely. Venue first. That's the most important thing, because some venues are all inclusive, and I wouldn't even be able to work there. But venue first, and then really start looking at your catering, because we can offer not only the food, we can offer your linens, we can offer your dishware, your bartenders.
Let's talk about that, because you have been doing a lot more with like mixers and things.
We have packages with mixers and garnishes, and our bartenders, we have a bar manager, and she will work directly with the families and help them understand what alcohols they need to order and bring to their event, so that they don't buy too much. And then she can also help them develop signature cocktails for his and her drinks, and things like that. So it's
every situation's different. Every couple you deal with is going to be different.
Yes.
Anybody watching who's been the mother of the bride knows that is a rewarding time and a daunting time.
Yes.
Right?
It is. Yes.
And learning how to bridge the way to listen to the bride's wishes, but then still have the wisdom to maybe know some things that need to be adjusted.
Yes.
You kind of step in and help that.
I do. And really, they do listen when I speak, because they know I've done this. I've been in this for about 12 years. and well, actually 14 if you include my country club years.
Right.
And so they know that I bring to the table a lot of wisdom and a lot of experience, and because I've seen a lot. So when we're going through that process, I want to give them their dream as much as possible, but I will explain to them the pros and cons of what they're asking for.
Right, because when you were talking about the conversation at the table, that's what people want.
They
They
do.
want to leave your event thinking that was so much fun.
Yes, exactly, yes. And there are downsides to doing family style.
Sure.
So if you have in your vision a beautiful tablescape with all these beautiful arrangements and centerpieces and all that, that's not going to work because you need room for all your platters and things.
Right.
So you've got to think about that. So there's give and take.
Yes. Okay, so I know we're talking the weddings because that's an awful lot of what you do, but then I threw out there the retirement parties and the baby showers.
Yes.
You love small at-home events too.
We do, and we can come in and do everything. We did a wedding just recently where we did the bartending, the dishware, the tables, the chairs, the linens, everything, and we came into the home and we actually set all that up and stayed with it from start to finish. We did past appetizers, we did a carving station, we did all the things.
At the home.
At the home. Or we can do as little as setting it up and leaving it and then coming back to get our equipment. So
She's been doing it for 14 years, so she knows how to guide you. All you have to really have is the need and her phone number, and then she will help guide you towards the rest of it to make your event beautiful and a tasteful gathering. TastefulGatherings.com, 716-2343.
Stop by the St. Jude Dream Home this weekend. The house is open for free tours Saturday from 9 to 5 and Sunday from noon to 5. While you're there, you can register for free to win a hot tub valued at $25,000. We'll be giving away the house soon, so make sure to get your ticket.